I was just sitting here and I was like, I need some water, I think. But I was feeling kind of full. Hang on, I think I have to go to the bathroom. Hang on a second. But I was getting some laundry done. I got a little bit of stuff done this morning. I was kind of just doing like upkeep and trying to I had taken the garbage out. Um but I was like trying to focus on some tasks, and it took me a while to get my journaling done. I'm almost done with my journaling this morning. One thing I noticed about this meditation retreat that I had gone on, first of all, the thing that I noticed is that I had lost 5 pounds doing this retreat, and that's because the retreat was helping me build healthy habits. So the thing that I had noticed doing this retreat is that, hi, Larity. One of the things I noticed is that they helped me build was an eating routine, just not snacking during the day and not eating junk food, and getting out of a habit of just ordering pizza every few days, which was a terrible habit that I was getting into, because they were cooking all of my meals for me. But the thing about it was, so since I have been getting into this habit, the problem is that I wasn't eating properly throughout the day. I would wait until I was like starving, and then I would just eat like a mass quantity of food, or I would wait until I was like exhausted and starving, and then I would just order food. It's not that I didn't have fruits and vegetables in my house, because I do. It's just that because I always made those available to myself. I always said that was kind of important to have. It's just you get exhausted. You wear yourself out throughout the day, and then you're too tired to cook. So you have lofty goals about what you want to do throughout the day. So it's interesting. You start out your day and you have kind of like a small meal, and that to me is like an orange or like something small, like some toast or something. And then you have like a medium size, like your largest meal at noon is kind of what they were saying at this retreat. You kind of want to put your heaviest meal during the day, and then kind of walk around after that. You always want to walk. They always say you kind of want to do some like movement after you have food. Just to get some like just to settle the stomach, and do some kind of like activity. So it's interesting, especially they said, especially like if you do nothing else, you want to get some movement in after dinner. Like that's the time, especially when you want to get at least some kind of like exercise in, like some kind of walking or something to settle the stomach, because you want to not go to bed with all of that food sitting on your stomach, and you want your lightest meal at night. Like you don't want to have your heaviest meal at night. So it was interesting. So I learned some things about myself, about how things were going. Yeah, because they said you don't want a heavy meal, and you don't want to keep putting food on top of food. That's why you don't eat after they say you don't want to eat after like 9 o'clock, or like even like 7 o'clock. You don't want to really eat after a certain hour, because eating after that certain time, it's putting the food's just going to ferment in your belly, and it's just going to sit there all night, and you don't. They said it's not. They use Indian terms for it. It's not good for the pitta. It's not good for the pitta to have that sitting in your belly, because it's after pitta hour. You get into kapha hour, and that's when like the stomach is settled, and because pitta hour is like 10 to 2 morning and then at night, and it's not good for the belly. Apparently it's getting into Ayurvedics or something. So that's why you get hungry at like midnight and stuff, is because the pitta in the belly is fired up. But because it's late at night, your body is not good at digesting that food, so you're not supposed to eat at night or something. That's what I learned. Is that it's not good to eat. And that's why you're not supposed to really be up at that hour, is because it's not good for the pitta. You're supposed to just be asleep or something. So. But that's why usually people have a strong urge to eat something like late at night. And like get those late night munchies, is because the pitta in the belly is activated and you feel that strong urge to eat something. It's because it's the circadian clock moving, which is very fascinating. You're supposed to just fight that urge, and just go back to bed. Go back to bed, weirdo. Don't eat. So I did pretty good doing not eating late at night this week. So I got onto some good habits. And not snacking, and yeah, just uh taking my meds and going to sleep and then getting up early. Since being home the last like day or so, um I stay up until maybe about 10, because in Iowa it was, 9, that's when the sun goes down. But, here in Michigan, the sun goes down a little bit later, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it doesn't even get dark until then. You go with the way the sun goes. Um, so it's a little bit different. Um, so I just go with the sun. But yeah. But they say you're really supposed to just listen to your body when you go to bed and when you wake up. You're just supposed to listen to your body and know when it's time to go to bed and when it's time to wake up. Because the body knows. The body just knows. And they were talking about like this thing called Vashta architecture, and the way that my bed was situated, I got some of the best sleep. Man, I was well rested there. And I don't know if it was psychosomatic or what, but like definitely like the orientation of that you could tell, like I the way my bed was situated, I definitely got some really good sleep. And I was like, you can really tell, like, you sleep. The way that you sleep, it does make a difference. It really does.